The United States of America is the oldest democratic republic in the world today. And that didn't happen by accident. There's a lot of reasons for that. Over the course of the 241 years that we've existed, there are two big reasons in particular. One is the creation of the Declaration of Independence, which happened in 1776. The Declaration of Independence was a unique document in world history in that it was founded on the principles of liberty and equality. But it was the first time that a people declared themselves independent from another country based on the concepts of liberty and equality. And probably just as important as those two facts is that they said that those unalienable rights, as they called them, came from God. And the second revolutionary or first of its kind or unique document at that time was the United States Constitution. The United States Constitution is unique because it's the first permanent constitution of its kind. And secondly, it was voted on by democratically elected people, not noblemen who had been appointed by the king or who had appointed themselves, but people that had been elected by the people. And they're the ones that ratified the Constitution. They're the ones that said, this is what we want to govern us. And that was unique in American history, or world history for that matter, up till that time. And yet the document we created to govern us, the United States Constitution, sanctioned slavery. And of course, that's a huge inconsistency with the promise of the Declaration of Independence. But over the course of the next 89 years, we fought a number of wars, but by far the most significant was the American Civil War. And one of the issues that settled was slavery. And finally, in December 1865, we fulfilled the promise of the Declaration of Independence that all men are created equal by ratifying the 13th Amendment to that Constitution, which abolished slavery. So finally, 89 years after we made the proclamation, we fulfilled the promise. And the other issue we had to settle, which was of equal importance in terms of survival of the country, was the issue of could a state secede from the Union? Could they quit and go home? Could they drop out of the compact? And what the Civil War did was two remarkably important things. It got rid of slavery, settled that question forever. Got a question that had been riling this country since the first Europeans got here. And it got rid of the question or settled the question of secession. If you came to the Union, you weren't getting out. And what that led directly to is two things. One, a more equal, freer, fairer society. But secondly, a unified country. A country that became the number one economy in the world like it is today, the most important military power in the world as it is today, the freest country in the world as it is today, and the number one destination for every oppressed people in the world today.